That was such a shock to me to have experience of death so early, and particularly kids that are playing together, you know? And I never really had a chance to actually resolve that in myself. I carried that guilt to some degree for many, many years until at some stage within about 6 months, I said to my mother, I think I need to go to the doctor because I could be sick. And the doctor at that time was a very busy man. He is actually the one that birthed me. He actually didn't really answer my query as an 11-year-old and sort of just brushed me aside. And I remember standing at the stairs while my mother was paying, and I said, I'm going to find out for myself. Again, my personality kicked in, and I said, I'm going to find out for myself. And so I think that set the pathway for my whole life to actually understand why people get sick and understand healing as such. Even to the degree where I enrolled in medicine in after in university, but that year the quota I missed out on the quota for that year by 10 apparently. My score was fine, but there were 10 extra kids that couldn't get in. And so enrolled in science then with the intention of going into medicine after. Time went past and it didn't work out. It honestly didn't work out. And so I went back to my community and just bummed around for a year or two. As a typical teenager, there's like, well, that's not necessarily what I'm going to do right now. And worked in the health food shop, and that set the pathway for me to actually maybe look at health and healing from a more natural point of view. Because the gentleman that was the owner of the shop, he was really quite strict on his diet. He was strict on a lot of things. And I was surprised because I'd never seen that before. My father owned a restaurant, a Chinese restaurant. So I grew up on the normal Australian Chinese meals, and white rice was a consistent um, staple part of our diet. So to see something so different through that gentleman sort of started opening my mind up. And then obviously I got led into studying acupuncture, and from there everything's evolved quickly. I mean, when I was 33 and I graduated at 21 with a membership number of 49, at 21 to 33 I was practicing with this childlike sense that I don't know what I'm going to do when I grow up, but I'm doing this right now. And I think it really is an age thing or a maturity thing that suddenly it just kicked in. And I actually realized one day when I was driving into clinic that, oh my gosh, this is my life purpose. This is really what's given me so much satisfaction. And I don't have trouble studying it. I love it.